Hi everyone. Today I'm joined by Sandy Gray, a new distributor, new Kleeneze distributor who's just joined the business and has already got a fantastic story after only a few weeks in the business. Hi Sandy.
Hi Jamie.
How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Right, appreciate you giving us a bit of your time today, and I've captured you just before you're about to go and put some catalogues out. Sue Burris and Neil Young have both told me this week about your story, which I've got to say is fantastic, considering the short amount of time you've been in the business.
Thank you.
First of all, congratulations.
Thank you.
What did you do before you joined Kleeneze, Sandy?
I've always had my own business. I'm a director of my own limited company. I'm an IT trainer for over 20 years, and I'm also an accredited life coach.
Quite a varied background, professional sort of background, okay. And what made you decide to join Kleeneze?
Well, I decided to join because I just finished a contract in January with a university in Bedfordshire, and I had a contract that was coming up for the NHS, and I'm used to doing contracts for the NHS, and they were doing a telephone interview with me over the phone. They wanted me to start, but then on the TV the next day we had David Cameron and the whole government talking about cutbacks in the NHS. So they had to pull the contract. You know, they just said that they had to go internal. So what I did, I just looked around, and it was very, very quiet. I was trying to sort out my coaching business, and I had about 3 months supply of money to, you know, look after all my outgoings, but I started to run out towards the end of March, and I thought I really, really need to do something quick. So I started to look around, and I went on the internet. I also prayed, and I had John from Blackpool, or Preston actually, give me a call, and because I'd answered one of the ads, and I didn't know what the ad was, but I knew it was to do with catalogues and just dropping them, and I thought, well, you know, I could work this from home as I'm trying to build up my coaching business and do some IT stuff. And I got a call from John, spoke to him, and I said, oh, is it Kleeneze or something else, you know, Betterware? And then he said, why'd you ask that? And we just spoke. You know, John was amazing because he was on the same level as myself with personal development. So we recognised that straight away, that, you know, I've read certain books, he's read certain books, and it was just our mindset. I was just able to connect with him straight away. And I just liked his voice as well. So I just he sent me an email, and I just went through and I had a look at all the videos and look at the testimonies. And that was it. That's what sold it to me. Brilliant.
So what kit did you join the business with?
I joined with the Business Builder 250.
Okay. And reading your testimonial, before you even got your catalogues from the company, you'd already started.
Yes, that's right. Yes, I was absolutely convinced. Just looking at the testimonies, I mean, Amanda Lamb on the video says that all the people on the video are not actors. And, you know, that's very, very nice to know. And it was just seeing those videos and then seeing what could be done, watching the high-performance retail video where you actually present the catalogues. I just looked at that. That's all I did. And I just was determined to just go out and do it.
Okay then, so let's put people out in the misery right now. So in your first full 4-week period, you did personal retail sales of £2,835.34.
Yes.
And the cheque that you received for that was £1,018.92.
Yes.
Which is amazing.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so you joined with 250 catalogues. Did you blanket drop or did you go and present the catalogues?
I went out and presented. The very first day, I signed up for my kit on the Friday. It didn't come until, I think it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday, actually, it arrived. But I had 50 catalogues given to me by my sponsor, which is fantastic. So I just had John on the telephone from Preston telling me how to actually put the catalogues together with my day slip. And I just literally just did what he said, listened to the video, listened to the presentation with Jay Singh, and then all I did, I literally went out of my house on Monday morning and just did it.
Fantastic. And how did you find that? Were you nervous at first, or were you comfortable with it?
I was very comfortable because I'm used to talking to people. I knocked at my next door neighbour's house and they said that we don't normally take a catalogue, but we know this is a very good company. We'll have a look at it anyway. And one of my neighbours, she's about 70, she's lovely. I was going to just go and ask her do a dummy run with her with my script. And she said, oh, no, Sandy, I'm not into Kleeneze. And I said, oh, that's all right, no worries. So I just came back and I thought, right, I'm just going to go out and I'm going to do it. And even if I can't remember all my script, I'll remember some of it. And I just walked around the houses around the back of where I live. There were 10 houses that I went to. In fact, more than that. I got 10 no's.
Right.
I was amazed because I looked at so many cars on the drive on a Monday morning, and I'm thinking, people are opening the door, they look depressed, and I'm thinking, they really need something here, and they're saying no to something they don't know about. So I just continued on, walked around the corner, saw somebody, they said, oh, we always have Kleeneze, great. Went to the house on the corner, the man came out shouting his head off saying, oh, you distributors, you always leave your books throughout, etc. I said, sorry, it's not me, I've just started. I actually got a smile out of him, and he never smiles. And then I just carried on up the road, and from there it was just people after people, yes, we'll have it, no, we don't like it, that's fine, move on, next. And I just kept going, so I put 50 catalogues out. I did about half of them out, did about 30 from about 1 o'clock till about just before 3, and then I went out and I did the rest sort of about 5 o'clock to about 6:30, and I was able to do a lot quicker. And those are 50 catalogues that I put out. I spoke to every single person that I left a catalogue with, so I introduced myself.
Okay. And from those first 50 that you presented then, I see in your testimonial, you picked up £169 in orders. That's
right, yes.
Okay. So, and how did you carry on? Did you present the catalogues every day or every 2 days?
I actually had training the next day with John, because John came all the way down from Preston, so that I sort of went out on the Monday, didn't have my kit, did the 50. John came down, gave me some training, just going through the books and everything. Went out on the Wednesday, picked up my catalogues, and then I presented 3, and then the next day I went and presented another 50, and in total those orders by the Saturday had brought me in £221 retail.
Brilliant. Okay, so and you've carried on ever since. So sort of every 48 hours you're picking your catalogues up, turning them back around and presenting them again.
That's right, yes.
And you've done that for a month and generated nearly, well, as near as damn it, £3,000 worth of sales in your first full period in the business.
Yes, that's right. And I haven't put out as many books as, most distributors. I've put out, some weeks I've just done 150, another week I've done, just 100. But it's just the power of the presenting, knocking at somebody's door and introducing yourself. People feel comfortable with that, and they know who they're actually buying from. And I think for me that's very important. Being an IT trainer, having skills such as NLP, I love talking to people and helping people and building rapport with people. And that's everything that I do in my normal business. The standard, the diligence, giving value, customer service, I'm putting all of that into Kleeneze.
Running it like a business.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay, and you've sponsored somebody as well?
Yes, I have. And I've actually sponsored somebody else 2 days ago.
Brilliant. So what would your advice be to anyone new that's maybe listening to this, that's either just started or just thinking about joining? What would your advice be to them?
What I advise people to do is you have to define your why of why you want to do this business. And if you've got a big enough why, it will propel you forward, even if you just want to make £50 a week extra. And the most important thing I can advise anybody joining this business is actually just come in and just look at the videos and just go through and just follow every single step and do it. And don't start putting issues in the way like, I'm not very good at speaking to somebody, or I don't like that house over there. Don't discriminate. I go to all sorts of houses, whether they're run down, whether they're, looking very expensive.
Like a 5-star mansion kind of thing,
yeah,
either way.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. People are people. You don't know who's behind the doors of the houses that you're going to.
Yeah.
And you have the ability and the power with Kleeneze to achieve anything you want if you're prepared to work for it. and also have a lot of self-development as well, because that will always help you to move forward.
Thank you. I was speaking to somebody earlier this week, and we were talking about some training that we did earlier in the year called Go for No. And a lot of people are starting using that when they're presenting the catalogue, and they're taking, rather than seeing rejection on the doorstep as a bad thing,
yes.
they see it as to one step close to someone giving them a yes.
Right.
And once you start to understand your ratios, if 1 in 10 houses accept the catalogue,
yes.
then you know that once you've got 9 no's, the next one should statistically be the house that accepts it.
Yes, that's right. I think people have to realise that when you knock at people's doors, you're giving people the opportunity to say yes or to say no, but never to ever take it personal, because at the end of the day, not everybody shops in Tesco's and not everybody shops in Sainsbury's. So we're giving people a choice, and you're giving people a choice to say no. And a lot of the time when you do present to people, they said, well, we've never had a book before, but, we'll have one. Thank you very much. And before you know it, you've got an order.
Brilliant. So, given the current day and age where we're in the middle of tough times, whether it's a recession officially or not, to start up a business and within your first month in business to have made £1,000 profit, that's no mean feat at all.
That's right. It is amazing.
All right. Thank you very much. I wish you all the best in your business and continued success.
Thank you, Jamie.
Thanks for your time.
Nice to talk to you today. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.